Val Love is about an intimidating guy who ends up protecting a girl who turned out to be a Valkyrie, and because of that, Odin chooses him to become the lover to 9 Valkyrie sisters in order to protect the world from what is not specifically stated, but it's basically the end of the world, it seems, because there are monsters called Akuma that are attacking the world, and they want to take over the world. And so, in order to protect the world, he needs to become a better lover to the 9 girls. And the way this ends up working in the show is they have to perform these, like, relationship mini-games, like make out for 5 minutes and stuff like that. I've seen it compared to Data Live, and it's kind of like Data Live mixed with High School DD. The show has a lot of ecchi fan service scenes, which cover a very large and wide assortment of fetishes. Like an impressive amount for like 12 episodes, possibly more than I've ever seen in any other anime. It feels almost like there is a checkbox for which fetishes to check off. And similarly, of the 9 sisters, they all kind of cover a different archetype, although it does focus primarily on the blonde tsundere, but it does manage to cover a wide assortment of like character archetypes as well. Again, also feeling like they have like a checkbox. The surprisingly great pacing in this show. There are some girls that feel a little left to the wayside and underdeveloped, but it feels like the problem with that is because this 12 episodes is clearly not the end of the story, and it feels like more they ran out of time than there was any like actual pacing issues, because by the end of the 12 episodes, you have a good grasp on most of the girls, and most of the girls have had their own focus and their own time spent on them. And it never feels like the show is coming to a halt, because while developing the characters, it still manages to actually progress the plot line. It is actually pretty impressive in that regard. The main character can kind of get annoying because his main personality trait is he wants to study constantly. He has crippling social anxiety also, but they manage to actually he develops actually steadily throughout the show, like surely but steadily. It's not like a sudden flip. You can see him actually progressing to becoming like more sure of himself. And surprisingly enough, although they way overplay the I want to study joke, it actually does end up having a resolution at the end. It has its own payoff. So it's very competently written, but it seems like it doesn't, it's very, very formulaic, very like based on like wide appeal. Like we have all of these archetypes, we have, this basic story structure, we have to mark down all of these ecchi fetish scenes, we have to have like panties, we have to have the school festival. It's like Val Love was constructed using the tropes and archetypes from all across the action harem genre and just compiled into like a single show. It's as if someone competent tried to manufacture an action harem. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic. You're Envoy of Hope. Bye bye.